In the long history of the NBA, Ben Wallace's story stands out uniquely. He didn't possess astonishing height or flashy scoring skills, but with tenacious perseverance, an iron will, and remarkable defensive abilities, he wrote a thrilling basketball legend. Ben Wallace was born in one of the poorest towns in Alabama, USA. Growing up in a single-parent family with 11 children, he was the second youngest. The hardships of life forced him to start working at an early age to make a living. Since he was 16, he took on various jobs, even working as a barber, charging only $3 for each haircut for his neighbors. Such a growing environment shaped his indomitable character and laid the foundation for his hard work on the basketball court in the future. Wallace's connection with basketball began when playing with his older brothers. At first, his brothers didn't take him seriously and never passed the ball to him. In order to get the ball, he could only rely on his own efforts, either stealing it or desperately grabbing rebounds while being much shorter than others. This experience not only honed his skills, but also cultivated his love and dedication to basketball. In high school, he not only showed extraordinary talent in basketball, but also performed well in baseball, football, and track and field. His boundless energy, fierce competitiveness, and incredible agility among tall people made him stand out in various sports. In 1992, Charles Oakley, who was playing for the New York Knicks at that time, held a basketball camp in Livingston, not far from Ben's home. This became a turning point in Wallace's life. At the camp, his energy and determination caught Oakley's attention. The two even had a one-on-one game. During the game, Oakley punched Ben in the face, but Wallace wasn't afraid at all and fought back immediately. This game not only demonstrated Wallace's courage, but also allowed Oakley to see the potential in him. Oakley decided to help Wallace and took him to Cuyahoga Community College. Here, Wallace got the opportunity to play at a suitable level. As a sophomore, he averaged 24 points, 17 rebounds, and 7 blocks per game. Later, he transferred to Virginia Union University, where he continued to improve himself, averaging 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 3.5 blocks per game, leading the team to the Division II Final Four and becoming a first-team All-American. However, in the 1996 NBA draft, Wallace was unexpectedly overlooked. Although he had a muscular build and a tough playing style, his height and technical limitations made teams hesitant. The Celtics invited him to their training camp, but, due to his height, placed him in positions like small forward and shooting guard, which he wasn't comfortable with. Eventually, he was cut from the team. Helplessly, he went to Europe and had a short stint in Italy, playing only one game for Viola Reggio Calabria. But this experience taught him to play without relying solely on his athleticism and deepened his understanding of angles and positioning in basketball. Just when Wallace's basketball career was at a low point, Wes Unseld, the general manager of the Washington Bullets, reached out to him. Unseld saw himself in Wallace and decided to bring him back to the NBA. Wallace won the respect of his teammates and coaches through his hard work in training and successfully made the team roster. Although his statistics in his rookie season were not impressive, with only 1 point and 2 rebounds per game, his serious attitude and hard work made the team reluctant to give up on him. As he gained more experience, his playing time increased, and his performance became more outstanding. In the lockout-shortened 1999 season, he shined brightly, averaging 6 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game. In 2000, Wallace was traded to the Orlando Magic. In the Magic, he suffered a stress fracture in his foot, but he never backed down. He played through the pain for nearly half a season. He would wear a medical boot before the game and only take it off 25 minutes before the start, then go all out on the court. His teammate Monty Williams was deeply impressed by his toughness and dedication. He also earned the nickname Body and gradually became well known in the league. In the summer of 2000, Wallace was traded to the Detroit Pistons, which became a crucial turning point in his career. In the Pistons, he found the most suitable position and tactical system for himself. He became the leader in rebounds, blocks, and steals for the team and won the Defensive Player of the Year award several times. In 2004, the Pistons met the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA Finals. Facing the powerful Lakers, especially the dominant center Shaquille O'Neal, Wallace showed no fear. With his excellent defensive skills and tenacious fighting spirit, he successfully restricted O'Neal, putting the Lakers' offense in a difficult situation. In the entire series, he averaged 13 rebounds and 3.5 blocks per game, leading the Pistons to defeat the Lakers 4-1 and win the NBA championship. This championship was not only an honor for the Pistons, but also the highlight of Wallace's personal basketball career. In the following seasons, Wallace continued to perform well. He was selected to the All-Star team multiple times and won the Defensive Player of the Year award 2 more times, becoming one of the most feared defensive players in the league. His presence made opponents think twice when attacking, and his rebounding and shot-blocking abilities built a solid defensive barrier for the team. However, as he got older, Wallace's athletic performance gradually declined. In the 2006 offseason, he left the Pistons and played for the Chicago Bulls and the Cleveland Cavaliers successively. But he couldn't regain his former glory in these two teams. In 2012, at the age of 35, Wallace returned to the Detroit Pistons and ended his professional basketball career there. After retirement, Wallace left a remarkable mark in the NBA's historical statistics. His 1369 steals ranked 68th on the NBA all-time steals list. He was one of only 11 players in NBA history to have grabbed 10,000 rebounds and blocked 2,000 shots in his career, and he was the shortest among them. His blocked shots were more than his personal fouls, and his steals were more than his turnovers. He ranked 5th in the all-time defensive rating and defensive plus-minus. Although his career average score was only 5.7 points per game, and his free throw shooting percentage was not high, these statistics couldn't overshadow his outstanding contributions on the defensive end. He proved with his actions that basketball is not just about scoring. Defense can also be the key factor in determining the outcome of a game. Ben Wallace's basketball career is an inspiring story of struggle. From a poor child with his love for basketball and unremitting efforts, he gradually made his way to the highest stage of basketball. His story inspires countless young people with basketball dreams, making them believe that as long as they have firm beliefs and indomitable perseverance, no matter how low their starting point is, they may create their own glory. He is a legend on the basketball court, a symbol of perseverance and hard work, and his name will always be engraved in the long history of the NBA.